Hey, this is Andy from Mountaineer Kingdom Dude Talk, and I think we're going to start exploring some individual questions just to try to provoke some type of conversation. And today we're going to explore the question of, are science and faith compatible? I'm going to come out swinging and say, absolutely. However, where we currently stand today, science and faith have been at contention with each other. But the reality is that up until about the mid 1800s, science itself was really based on proving the existence of God. It wasn't until we came into this new enlightened thought time period where people started questioning the validity of God. And now we have this whole narrative that's questioning whether or not God is. That is foundationally where we have issues. So we used to go from exploring the world and understanding it through the lens of science, and now we are trying to explore the world and try to drive away the very existence of God through the exploration of science. I think it's interesting also to find out that the scientists that aren't politically engaged realize that the further they dig, the more they see God, the more that they find a deference to the reality that there was a designer, that all things were made to work together, that were complementary. So, if you've got an opinion on this, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to see what you think. Science, is it something that can stand outside of God, or does science support God? And I would ask, as you explore this topic, take into consideration the reality that our politics over the last 100 years or so have really done its good job of driving God out of the conversation. We had that whole cultural reformation in the 60s that did a really good job of stripping God out of the conversation, and we're trying to bring God back into the conversation. Whether you like it or not, you were created by God. You were created in the image of God. And our science that we have points back to that all day long. So if you want to try to prove me wrong, go for it. But I know who my creator is, and I know who I'll be held accountable for. Who will you?